Welcome to our Asian Star Trend channel. Today we have the following news. Hope you and your friends all love 11 years in the making. I Am But Dust redefines the modern romance. At the emotional core of I Am But Dust is a love story that spans more than a decade, a quietly epic tale of longing, restraint, and fate's gentle persistence. Shen Zhuying, played with remarkable depth and warmth by Guo Yuxin, is not your typical romantic lead. She doesn't chase after grand declarations or dramatic gestures. Instead, she carries her feelings in silence, allowing her heart to speak only through glances, gestures, and the quiet ache of waiting for 11 years. She has loved Fu Sizhuo from afar, and when she finally marries him, it's not in a whirlwind of passion, but in a quiet ceremony filled with unspoken emotion, a culmination of years of hidden affection, missed chances, and deeply rooted admiration. The beauty of their union lies not in spectacle, but in sincerity. Fu Sizhuo, portrayed with quiet gravitas by Wang Haowen, is the kind of male lead we rarely see these days. Stoic, reserved, yet deeply attentive, he doesn't sweep Shen Zhuying off her feet with arrogance or dominance. Instead, he listens. He notices. And slowly, as layers are peeled back, we realize, he, too, has been holding something back all these years. Their relationship unfolds like poetry, line by line, with pauses and silences that say more than words ever could. There's an almost old-fashioned sweetness to their interactions, the way she nervously picks out a necktie worth 20,000 yuan for him, just to see his reaction, the way he instinctively shields her from a passing car on a rainy day, not saying a word. These are not scenes built for viral moments. They are crafted for the heart. Guo Yuxin absolutely shines in this role. Her portrayal of Shen Zhuying is full of nuance and charm, from the subtle flicker of longing in her eyes to her playful, almost childlike mischief post-marriage. There's a scene where she wakes early, carefully styling her hair and choosing her outfit just to accidentally bump into her husband in the hallway. It's adorable, a little sad, and irresistibly romantic. Post-marriage, their dynamic only grows more layered. There are no grand romantic speeches, but there's a wealth of meaning in how they move through their shared space. A hand reaching for the same teacup. A glance that lingers too long. A misunderstanding smoothed over not by apology, but by shared laughter. It's in these moments that I Am But Dust becomes something more than just a love story. It becomes a mirror, reflecting the subtle, everyday beauty of intimacy, but it's not all wistful romance and quiet tension. The drama delivers sharp doses of humor, too often thanks to Grandma, the unexpected Cupid whose schemes are as chaotic as they are effective. Whether she's accidentally on purpose locking the couple in a room together or misreading every signal with hilarious confidence, she brings a much-needed levity to the story, making the emotional beats all the more resonant. I Am But Dust doesn't chase after drama for drama's sake. Instead, it lingers in the in-between, the missed opportunities, the quiet sacrifices, the tentative steps toward vulnerability. It's a story about second chances, but more importantly, it's a reminder that real love often waits patiently, without fireworks, trusting that the right moment will come, and when it finally does, it's not just the characters who feel it, it's the audience too. By the time Shen Zhuying and Fu Sizhuo begin to truly understand one another, you're not just rooting for them. You believe in them. In a world saturated with fast-paced flings and over-the-top romances, I Am But Dust is a rare and precious find. It's a drama that slows you down, softens you, and reminds you that sometimes, the quietest stories echo the loudest in our heart. So yes, go watch it. You might just fall in love too. More than just a reunion, I Am But Dust reminds viewers that missed opportunities don't always stay missed. With humor, heart, and just the right touch of fate, this drama leaves audiences believing that sometimes, life really does give you a do-over, and this time, you say what you couldn't before. No grand gestures needed. I Am But Dust captures the quiet, magnetic glow of married love. In I Am But Dust, the female lead isn't just lovable, she's luminous. Every scene reveals a rich inner world, from her shy, sidelong glances to her hilariously exaggerated pouts. Her expressions alone tell a story. Whether she's hiding nervousness behind a smile or planning her next move with quiet determination, you can't take your eyes off her. And after marriage, The sweetness only deepens. This isn't the kind of love story that depends on fiery kisses or melodramatic confessions. Instead, it's the small, sparkling moments that steal your breath. She wakes up early just to look her best, hoping for a chance encounter with her husband. She drags him into a bar on a whim, teasing a clueless male model while sneaking peeks at her man's reaction. She casually drops 20,000 yuan on a designer tie for him, not out of extravagance, but love in its purest, most playful form. It's these slices of everyday life, told with warmth and a touch of comedy, that keep viewers hooked. Each episode feels like opening a window into a marriage that's still discovering itself, equal parts awkward, adorable, and achingly real. There's a quiet genius in how the drama resists over-the-top romance and instead leans into intimacy built through shared glances, inside jokes, and silent understanding. By doing so, it reminds us that real love doesn't need a spotlight. It glows in the background, steady and bright. I am but dust doesn't shout "look at me." It whispers, "This could be you." And by the time the credits roll, we all kind of wish it was a gaze worth 1,000 words. The subtle power of romance in I Am But Dust. Few dramas manage to portray romance with such tenderness and restraint as I Am But Dust. From the very beginning, the heroine's quiet infatuation with the male lead is a masterclass in subtle storytelling. There's a softness in her eyes whenever she looks at him, a gaze brimming with unsaid words, youthful longing, and unwavering affection. Every sideways glance, every stolen moment, is soaked in sweetness. It's the kind of love that doesn't scream, it lingers, gently and undeniably. But this isn't a one-sided admiration. The male lead, too, looks at his wife with a kind of intensity that feels rare in modern drama, protective, admiring, and quietly devoted. Whether it's during a casual breakfast or a surprise reunion, their glances speak louder than scripted declarations. These are two people who see each other fully, deeply, and the screen captures every flicker of emotion between them with remarkable precision. Their chemistry isn't just good, it's magnetic. There are no exaggerated kisses, no melodramatic breakdowns. And yet, every interaction pulses with energy. It's all in the way they move, the way they lean slightly closer without realizing, or how their smiles curve and sink during a shared joke. It feels lived in, real, and utterly watchable. With every episode, I Am But Dust draws audiences deeper into a love story that feels both cinematic and profoundly human. It's eye candy with heart, romantic, elegant, and achingly beautiful. Watching them fall in love feels less like entertainment, and more like witnessing something honest unfold. And that, perhaps, is its greatest magic. So don't wait. I Am But Dust is a rare gem in the world of short dramas. Exquisitely crafted, emotionally rich, and endlessly watchable, it's the kind of series you'll regret missing. Start watching now, you won't be disappointed.